Holy smokes, man! Welcome back to a brand new episode on Speak Suspense. Picture this. Right now at Starbase, massive boosters are getting prepped for the big leap to Mars. We have clips of engines being cleaned, full tank techs with wild venting, fresh parts sliding into place for the next booster, a splashy Deluge test with a surprise flash, a quick static fire, the booster heading back to its bay, and Rocket Lab's clever idea for keeping Mars connected. These rare moments from SpaceX and Rocket Lab shows teams pushing harder so we can reach new worlds safer and often. Are you ready to see these actions up close? My name is Ernest, welcome back to the channel. Let's dive right in. In this short video from La Padre's cameras, we watch Booster 19's engines go through a careful purge. First, 6 engines went one by one. You really need to watch full screen to catch the faint whips on the right and the left sides of the gap. Then they all purge together in a smooth burst. SpaceX is doing this to clear out any leftovers propellant or gases from the lines before bigger test. It keeps everything clean and safe. This step is vital because Super Heavy booster uses super cold fuel that can cause problems if not handled right. A good purge means the engines stay reliable for many flights, helping Starship become fully reusable and fly more often. Without it, tiny issues could delay the whole program. What do you think? That seeing this careful prep makes you more excited about the next Starship launch? With those engines now fresh and ready, let's speed up the action and see the whole test come alive. This sped up clip shows Booster 19 full test from the first drop of propellant to the final detank. Tanks fill fast. It only takes seconds for some than huge clouds of venting gas pour out. At one point, it looks like a spin prime might have happened amid all the action. SpaceX runs this test to check how the booster handles real propellants under pressure. They want to prove every valve, line, and tank works perfectly before stacking with a Starship. It's vital because each successful test brings us closer to a safe, rapid reuse, the key that will catch launch costs dramatically and open the door to Mars missions. Every bit of data from venting and flow helps engineers fix small issues and problems. How about you? Would you love to see these boosters light up all 33 Raptor engines soon? From the raw of testing, let's quietly shift to the busy production site where new pieces are taking shape. Over at the production area, the video captures Booster 20 CH4 landing tank and the lower transfer tube sliding into the mega bay. Right after, workers move the refurb top off the tower sections and later the A6 ring. Everything moves smoothly into place. SpaceX is building Booster 20 step by step because they iterate fast, fixing lessons from earlier booster whilst keeping the line moving. This assembly is vital to keep the launch cadence high without new hardware rolling out quickly. The dream of daily Starship flight stays far away. It shows how the team turns real steel into flight-ready powerhouse for future catches and Mars trip. Do you wonder how fast they can finish this booster and get it to fly? Share your thoughts with me in the comments. As the bay fills with new parts, watch how one key pieces travel across the yard. This clip follows Booster 20's transfer tube as it arrives at the ring yard and stays straight outside Mega Bay 1, ready for a lift inside. Workers guide the long shiny sections carefully into position. SpaceX moves the tube to keep the build flowing without wasting time. They do it so every booster gets the best system for propellant flow. This step is vital because strong transfer tubes means reliable fuel delivery during flight. No leaks, no delays. It helps the whole Starship system prove it can carry huge payloads to the moon and even Mars again and over. Would you like to see Booster 20 stack up sooner than you think? With parts lined up perfectly, let's head back to the pad for a splashy test that lights up the sky. Today's super heavy test video starts with the Deluge system spraying water, clears the pad, then loads Booster 19 with both liquid oxygen and methane. Suddenly an orange flash pops, maybe an ignition check, followed by more water and smooth the tank. A few extra bits catch every blink. SpaceX tests the Deluge and loading to protect the pad and prove the booster can handle full propellant safely. They do this to gather real data before static fires or flight. It's vital because water deluge casts noise and heat, letting the site stay healthy for more mini launches. Each clean test pushes Starships closer to catching boosters mid-air and flying people to Mars. Tell me in the comments what surprises you the most, the fast fill or the quick flash. And after that fiery tease, feel the power as we watch the booster roar to life. In this quick clip, Booster 19's lights up for its first static fire. Engines ignite in a controlled burst. Flames and smoke rise. Then everything shuts down smoothly. The camera catches every bright moment. SpaceX performs static fire to check engine performance, thrust levels, and health after recent work. They run them so the booster proves it's ready for flight without surprises. This is vital because 33 engines must work together perfectly for liftoff and landing. One weak spot could stop the mission. These tests build trust in the hardware that will carry cargo and crew beyond Earth. Do you feel the thrill? Ready for Booster 19 to fly next? After the fire settles, let's follow the booster on its calm journey back home. The video tracks Booster 19 rolling from Pad 2 all the way back to Mega Bay 1. The huge structure moves slowly but surely along the path. SpaceX brings it back for more work, inspections or upgrades after the pad test. They do this to keep the flow ongoing. Test, fix, and repeat. It's vital because quick turnarounds means the team can tweak hardware fast and keep multiple boosters ready. This cycle is what makes Starship the most reusable rocket ever, opening cheap access to space and Mars for everyone. How cool would it be to see this booster back on the pad again soon? From Starbase's busy paths, let's look far ahead to Mars with a fresh voice in the conversation. This smooth video from Rocket Lab explains how future Mars explorers will need strong radio links. Their Mars Telecommunications Orbiter will cycle the planet and relay messages between surface rovers, landers, and even Earth. They show proven hardware, their past Mars work, and why they are ready to build it. Rocket Lab creates this plan to win a key NASA role and grow their deep space skills. They are doing it because good comms turns scattered data into real science and save human trips. It's vital because without relays, Mars missions loses huge amounts of information. This orbiter fixes that and keeps explorers connected across millions of miles. Would you cheer for Rocket Lab to light up Mars thoughts and help us stay in touch with the red planet? SpaceX is doing some incredible work at their build facility and we cannot wait to see Booster 19 take to the skies. This recent static fire was amazing, and to later see a 33 Raptor static fire engine will be absolutely mind-blowing. And bear in mind, these are the Raptor version 3s. They are crazy and they are more powerful as they seem. Thank you for staying with us to the end. If you enjoyed the video, kindly smash the like button, subscribe to this channel so that you do not miss any of our future updates. I drop 2 new videos each week. They are all bangers and trust me, you do not want to miss any of them. Watch these videos right there doing my previous uploads and it's a banger. And I will talk to all of y'all in our next episode. Thank you for staying with us.